All right. Happening now, Oregon lawmakers considering a bill that would make it harder for scrap metal businesses to buy or receive catalytic converters.
Now, if passed, the bill would also require certain personal information to be recorded when it comes to the sale of these parts. Joining us live is the bill's sponsor, Oregon State Senator Chris Gorsuch. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you.
How are both of you today?
We're doing well. How about yourself?
Doing about the same. Sunshine, it's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Right? The weather is certainly helping this week, I will say that.
Yes.
Now, this is an interesting topic here, one that some people, might kind of wonder, like, why is this a big deal? What made you want to sponsor this bill?
Well, I was approached by the district attorney's staff about this bill, but I've also been hearing from constituents and even some other colleagues of mine about this serious problem with catalytic converters being stolen off of vehicles. So it seemed like a good bill to bring forward and to try and cut down on some of this theft.
Yeah, no, I did not realize that this was an issue until we started doing this story this week in the news. How it sounds like it's very easy for a catalytic converter to be stolen. I mean, what is? I'm assuming they're just being put on the resale market. What is the exact problem?
Well, apparently it's very easy to remove them. It doesn't take any special tools, and it can be done very quickly. And so that makes it really hard to catch folks that are doing this and catch them in the act. So the converters themselves then can be taken to scrap yards, and they're pretty valuable. And so what we're trying to do is shut off the possible way of getting rid of these things easily and make it much more difficult so that there'll be a disincentive to commit the crime.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about what would happen if this bill were to be passed. What kind of changes would we see here?
Well, basically, people would only be able to take these to specific licensed scrap yards, and they would then have to also provide their own identification so that they could be tracked. And the belief is it's very much a crime prevention sort of approach, which is if you make something harder and harder to do, it should then cause the action to be reduced.
Okay. What are you hearing from scrap metal businesses about this bill if it were to happen?
Well, as far as I know, I haven't heard any opposition to this, but it's true that while we have introduced the bill, we will still have hearings, and then it has to go to the floor of both chambers. So it's still early in the process, but I do know that there's been a lot of support from the district attorney's office. I imagine this would also help the individuals who have to then go through the whole process of replacing these things.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah. And they're expensive. So,
right.
So far, everybody that I've talked with is supportive of the bill.
It's hard to get anything to be bipartisan these days. What are other lawmakers saying? Are you getting a lot of support?
Well, we haven't really seen a lot of discussion yet about the bill. It's just become it's been kind of becoming more popular in the media, but I expect that we will. This is something that is just about helping citizens, whether you're on one side of the aisle or the other. So I'm hopeful that it will be a bipartisan bill.
Yeah, because it would definitely a cost that an
unexpected
unexpected
had their car
cost.
messed with, would probably
Exactly.
agree. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
All right. Well, State Senator Chris Gorsuch, thank you so much for joining us on AM Extra this morning. Have a good one.
You too. Thanks for having me.
All right, the earthquake early warning.